Top 10 expensive auctions. Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today's video is all about top 10 expensive auctions. Is there a world record for the most expensive car ever auctioned? Here are the most valuable cars ever to go under the hammer. There are no signs that the market for classic cars will slow down. Super rich people are only getting richer, and classic cars seem to be one of the safest investments. Accordingly, we've seen a boom in demand for the most expensive cars in recent years, as our list of the most expensive vehicles on the planet demonstrates. We've compiled a list of the 10 most expensive cars ever sold at an auction. These models are loved by hedge fund billionaires, oligarchs, and CEOs. Recent years have seen record-breaking prices for expensive cars in the market, and a few high-profile auctions seem to dominate the global market. The value of cars always depreciates. Who said so? Some vehicles increase in value as time passes, and however, these aren't your ordinary city cars. Rare, limited production cars go for millions of dollars, often with a checkered history. Here you can find classic auctions, and you are going to be shocked. Top 10 most expensive cars sold at an auction. First up, Duesenberg SSJ. The Duesenberg SSJ was built only twice. When this particular SSJ was sold for $22 million in July 2018, it was the most expensive American car ever sold. Gary Cooper once owned this SSJ. The most powerful car of its time, the SSJ had a 400 horsepower supercharged 8-cylinder engine. In addition to being the fastest, it had a top speed of 140 miles per hour. And with performance figures like those, it's no wonder the stars of the silver screen were drawn to Duesenbergs. Number 2, Ferrari 290mm. This 1956 Ferrari 290mm was designed to compete with the Mille Miglia in the 1956 World Sports Car Championship, which is why it was called MM. For a private team, Juan Manuel Fangio, Phil Hill, and Sir Sterling Moss won with this 290mm during the 1956-57 season for Scuderia Ferrari. Number 3, 1956 Aston Martin DBR1. In 2017, the 1956 Aston DBR1 became the most expensive British car ever sold at Monterey Car Week for a staggering $22.5 million. A run of 5 DBR1s followed with remarkable success at the 1959 Nürburgring 1000 under the command of Sir Sterling Moss. Number 4, Jaguar D-Type, $21.8 million. Between 1954 and 1957, Jaguar designed and produced the D-Type to compete in the Le Mans 24 Hours race. A straight-six 3.4L XK engine powered the D-Type initially, but was later enlarged to a 3.8-liter in 1957, then reduced to a 3-liter in 1958. Jaguar produced 87 D-Type models between 1954 and 1957 that were considered collector's items around the world. A Jaguar D-Type sold for $21.8 million at the 2018 RM South Base auction. Number 5, Duesenberg SSJ, $22 million. Gary Cooper bought the first one in 1935, and Clark Gable lent the other to him in 1936. In 2018, the Duesenberg SSJ was sold at an auction for a massive $22 million at the Gooding & Company auction house due to its extreme rarity. Number 6, Aston Martin DBR1, $22.5 million. As it stands, Aston Martin is expensive, but when you have a car that has won a lot of awards, you can charge whatever you want, no matter how insane. Aston Martin DBR1, which was driven by Sterling Moss and Tony Brooks, has become one of the most iconic racing cars around the world. During the 1956 24-hour Le Mans race, the DBR1 gained immense popularity. Number 7, Ferrari 275 GTB C Special, $26.4 million. Ferrari is renowned as one of the most luxurious racing vehicle companies in the world, and they were the brains behind the 275 GTB C Special, a premium sports model built under the watchful eye of Mauro Borghieri, Italian mechanical engineer who worked with Scuderia Ferrari and Formula One racing. Only 4 special variations of the 275 were manufactured, one of which sold for $26.4 million at RM auctions in 2014. Number 8, Ferrari 275 GTB 4S NART Spider, $27.5 million. In this episode, we head over to RM auctions to see how much money a Ferrari car sold for. This is a 275 GTB 4S NART Spider that sold for $27.5 million in 2013. A V12 engine powered the Ferrari 275 GTB 4S NART Spider. From 1964 to 1968, this racing car was available in 2 variants, a 2-door Spider and a 2-door coupe. Number 9. Mercedes-Benz W196, $29.6 million. Mercedes-Benz is a brand that has proven to be able to create Formula One cars that are both exceptional and extremely rare. Between 1954 and 1955, the Mercedes-Benz W196 took part in 12 races and was produced as a racing car. Sterling Moss and Juan Manuel Fangio drove the 196 to 9 victories out of 12 races. And at number 10, Ferrari 250 GTO, $38 million. Ferrari must surely be tired of appearing on this list, but if you develop some of the world's best vehicles, it shouldn't be a surprise. Few people could afford the Ferrari 250 GTO, one of the many racing cars that were admired by many. This owner, however, made a huge profit when they sold their Ferrari 250 GTO in 2014 for a staggering $38 million. So I do hope you enjoyed watching this video. What do you think about our top 10 expensive auction cars? Let us know your views in the comments section below. And until the next video, stay tuned and subscribe to our channel for more uploads like this one. Also, if you're not a subscriber yet, then do it now, otherwise you will miss out. See you soon and goodbye.